Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel we cut through the hype and the noise and we give you the non-biased information you can use to hopefully capitalize on this bull run. Now I just put on a trade as part of the Solana ecosystem, and if you're in Solana, now if you've already stacked Solana, that's great. But if you're looking to get in or an entry point, why would you possibly buy Solana? Now hear me out. Now I just put on a trade and I'm going to show you that at the end, and it's early and it's setting up perfect. Right now it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. I just put on this trade. I wanted to get it out to everyone that is looking for a good blue chip involved in the Solana ecosystem. Now I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking about how Sol's made this big move and it's going to do great from here, but it's already at almost $100. So if you do the math, for it to do a 10x from here, it's got to do a 3x or 4x above its all-time high. Good luck with that. Now I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm going with probabilities. That being said, if it does a 10x from here, the Marinade, which is the project I'm going to show you, it'll do way more than that. So to me, the risk reward is a lot better in the ecosystem. Now think about it, guys. This is a DeFi platform in SOL, which we'll talk about in a second. But if someone puts $1 million, let's not think about how the average person thinks. Throw a couple of zeros, 3, 4, 5 zeros behind how much money you're going to put into SOL. Now, if someone puts $1 million in SOL and they're thinking, okay, it's going to 750. Let's just say that's their thought process. They're like, okay, I put in $1 million right now and it's going to go to 750 sometime before now in 2025. Well, they can stake their SOL for over a year. And depending on what the staking rates are, and I haven't checked, but even 5, 7, 10, 11% is a huge amount of money on $1 million. Plus, they get the upside. So staking is going to be massive on Solana. So anyway, I really don't think that, when you look at this move almost at $100, it wasn't that long ago people were saying, well, it's not going to take out its old high of 250 because you had the FTX money behind it and all that stuff. Well, now, it's reasonable to say that it'd take out its old high. I mean, I'd definitely take that bet. And maybe even double its all-time high. That's $500, but that's only a 5x from here. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to tie my money up for a 5x and even for a 10x. But anyway, check this out. This is called Marinade, and it's Marinade Finance. And just go to their website if you want to learn more. Watch this little video right here. I'm not going to play it because it's pretty simplified. Optimize your SOL staking in one click. It's a great project. It's part of the ecosystem of Solana. And if Solana does well, this project is going to do even better. In my opinion, not financial advice. But check out this chart. Now, I just put this trade on about 30-40 minutes ago, and I wanted to get this video out to you because one thing that drives me insane for influencers is they tell you stuff way late. They always try to get you to FOMO into the pump, which most people do. But then something pumps and pumps and everyone FOMOs in, you're just the exit liquidity. You want to get in these projects before all the influencers start talking about them, before the big narrative and the hype comes, right? You don't want to chase that hype. You'll become the exit liquidity. So this project is early. But if you look at this chart right here, I mean, check out this flag, guys. This thing is setting up to explode, in my opinion. Now, I really thought that it would. I bought it this morning about right in here. It was, or it may have been, actually, it's probably right in here. Anyway, you know, this flag was setting up. I thought it might really, really rip, but it hasn't. But if you look, there's a lot of liquidity right here, and it's just starting to go sideways. And I think they're probably going to run some stops on both sides. The big money is going to get that exit liquidity, which they need, or that entrance liquidity, actually, which they need. They're going to knock a lot of people out that are trading, especially if they're trading this on leverage. They'll knock them out, and then this thing's going to take off. Now, if I'm wrong, because I believe in SOL and how good it's going to do in this bull run, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to cover. I'm not putting in a stop. I'm going to dollar cost average down. So, hey, I don't mind being wrong. I believe in this project. I believe in SOL. So, but I'm looking to swing trade. What I'm hoping from this setup is when SOL does hit $100, which it's $7 away, and that hype gets big. I mean, it's already knocked out XRP, which I love, and it deserves to be in front of XRP, like many other projects with huge ecosystems. But what I think is going to happen next is, as SOL creeps up toward Ethereum and that narrative becomes real, people are just going to keep buying SOL, and I think it's going to do well. And this staking platform is going to rip. Now, one of the big competitors is Lido. Now, I don't ever take for granted that any project can catch another project, like the competitor, right? I don't do that. I always try to be conservative in my price predictions. But if you go to market cap of, which is a great tool, and you look at where Marinade is now, if it gets to where Lido is now, that's in the start of a bull run, right? The start. It's been beat down just like everything else. I have no doubt it can get there. Well, that's a 27x. Now, let's think about it logically. If Lido, wherever Lido went, 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, in that bull run, I believe Marinade can get there. Now, Marinade hasn't experienced a bull run. So that being said, guys, if Marinade gets to where Lido is now, which after being beat down of a 2-year bear cycle, and it's just now starting to move, that's a 27x. I think, realistically, the probability, if SOL keeps pumping, and if once SOL gets somewhere around its all-time high, I would imagine that Marinade should be able to get to where Lido was in the last bull run. That's at 36x. So realistically, why can't it go higher, somewhere between where Lido went in the last bull run and where Lido will be in this bull run, which will be way higher? So any way you calculate that, in my opinion, the downside, now this crypto is all risky and it's not financial advice, would be about a 25x. Now think about it. There's not a chance in heck that SOL's going to give you a 25x. It will be amazing if it can give you a 10x from here. A 10x for Marinade, if SOL breaks its all-time high, I think Marinade do a 10x. So this is a much better play. Now I know I'm rambling, it's early, I haven't even finished my coffee yet, but I wanted to get this out to you. And guys, if y'all want to understand my reasoning, my thought process a little better, I'll leave the video I made about how to work the ecosystem of Solana. If you're bullish on Solana or Avalanche or HBAR or Cosmos, guys, now HBAR is different. It hasn't made that big move yet. But, you know, like Avalanche is in the same exact place for the most part as SOL. Why would you stack Avalanche? If you're bullish on Avalanche and you think Avalanche is going to give you a 10, 15x from here, stack the projects under it that have real world utility, like Trader Joe. That would be something to look at. But it's the same thought process. No matter which ecosystem you're bullish on, go down that ecosystem, guys. It should pan out to be a lot more profitable. That being said, the risks are greater if we're wrong. If SOL doesn't make an all-time high, Marinade is not going to explode like we think. It will still probably outperform SOL, providing you took your profits. Now that's all I'm going to say about that, and a couple other points, and then I'll let you go. Guys, if you don't take your profit, you'll become the prophet. And if you need some help getting a game plan, I do one-on-one coaching for $250. You get 3 conversations with me, whether it's phone calls or Zoom. We look at your portfolio, talk about your risk, go over your game plan, talk about dollar cost averaging out and dollar cost averaging in, how to compare, how to work an ecosystem like we're talking about here. Guys, I think it will pay for itself 10x. Anyway, it's not financial advice. It is coaching advice of how to get a game plan. Whether you use my coaching or whatever, get a game plan. The more you know, the more you're going to make. And this is the biggest opportunity in history. That's why I started this channel. Look, guys, I'm here for you. That's why I started this channel. I could tell you what you want to hear. I could tell you to buy SOL. I could tell you SOL's going to change your life. I could jump in the XRP narrative and tell you the banking reset, but I don't do it. Well, that's the fastest way to grow your channel, but I started this channel for you guys. I want you to make money. Look, it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm making this video. I've already put on the trade. I do this for you guys, and I think growing my channel will be a byproduct. It's going to work out all good. But growing my channel is not my first priority. You guys are my first priority. I want everyone watching my channel and as part of my community to do absolutely great in the bull run. And I'm going to be here for you, and I'm crazy excited. It's easy for me to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start looking to put on trades. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments section. If you agree, disagree, if you got a better project in the ecosystem. And again, watch that other video. It helps you out a lot. It's mainly mindset. And once you understand the game, and don't kid yourself, guys, this is a game. But personally, one last point. I believe that Ethereum from here will outperform Solana. Guys, you can't just jump in when something's already done a 10x for the year and expect you to get your 10x, right? It doesn't work that way. Your entry point is just as important than as your exit point. That's one thing that I don't understand about influencers, and it just shows me that they're here to grow their channel. Hear me out. How can you keep telling someone to buy the same exact project day in, day out, all the way through the bull run? Those people are going to get absolutely wrecked. Pick any. Let's pick Solana. Well, if someone was telling you to buy Solana at 50, hey, good on you. At 25, at 8 was the low, or 12, whatever it was. But someone to tell you to buy Solana at 200, and they're going to keep telling you that. Why? Because they did buy Solana at 20 bucks. But that's how you get wrecked. You do not buy these projects that are pushing their all-time high unless you just want to make a small amount of money. You need to find the projects like Marinade that haven't experienced a bull run and that have way less market cap, in my opinion. I know I'm rambling. Again, I haven't had my coffee, but I wanted to get this out to you. Let me know what you think. And guys, unless that chart has changed, and take a look at the chart before you FOMO in, but this thing has a lot of room to run. If I'm lucky, I'm gonna swing trade it, because I wanted to bring one other thing to your attention, and I meant to show you and I forgot, and that's the RSI. If you go down to like the 5-minute, it's at the bottom. Look where that thing's at, guys. It's the lowest it's been all morning. So guys, it's go time. All right, that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. Take care, guys.